Boy, it got quiet awful quick, didn't it? Good morning, everyone, and a full house today for sure. Are you ready for this, JC?
Who, me? I am about to be in the process of enjoying Alabama's #1 barbecue sandwich thanks to these two girls right here. That's right. Joy and Holly Whitt. We're going to eat good in the neighborhood today, to borrow expression from somebody else. How are y'all?
Good, doing good. Thanks for having us.
Now, when's the last time y'all got up at 6 in the morning to prepare barbecue sandwiches?
Yesterday.
Because y'all had a big catering job.
Yeah, well, they did in Decatur. I wasn't part of that. But
What, 300 something?
About 350.
350. We ain't asking you to feed nowhere near that many today.
Appreciate it.
Well, y'all got your whole family in here this morning. We're going to talk to your dad in just a moment. He's over there on the set now. Mark, good morning, sir. How are you?
Everybody, good to be here.
I understand you and Danny do movies together.
Well, we did. Yes.
Movie stars.
Hell and Mr. Fudge, yes.
It's a small world.
It's a small world. And Teresa, good to see you up here. I know you got a lot of stuff happening, too.
Absolutely.
Always.
Lots of things.
Hey, speaking of Whitt sandwich, Harold Wells, city councilman here in Athens, said he had one yesterday. Best sandwich you ever had, wasn't it, Harold? Yeah.
Wednesday's the day.
And Alabama, basically.
Yeah.
Coach Pugh, good to have you up here. I know season starts next week for you. Greg, how's school going?
Great.
Yeah, Greg's our resident school teachers up here. And outside this morning, we're giving away this automobile. I don't know what year it is. It looks like something from, some of the gangster days of long ago. But we got a vehicle outside. We'll be giving away to 10,000 caller this morning.
I'm in. I'm calling right now.
Joseph's probably out there right now warming it up. I was hoping Brad would have a shot of it, but there it is.
Woo, I want that.
Yeah, color kind of looks bad here because the sun ain't come out, but it is a bright Tennessee orange type color. And Zack, I know sports, this is your time of year. Football season is up on us.
Hey, we got some actual games tonight. Not exhibition, but actual games tonight. So
we're going to be talking a lot about it. There he comes now.
Grand entrance.
That's right. So we'll be talking to Coach Legg, too, in just a moment. All right, let's get this party started. Thank you, girls. We're going to enjoy that excellent barbecue in just a moment from y'all, okay? Here's Gloria with a cooler weather forecast.
It is today. Well, yesterday it was about 73 degrees. Today we're at that already this morning. But if you missed it this morning, there was some heat lightning out there. That was really pretty this morning. Hopefully no one was hit by lightning, though. But we do have rain in the forecast yet again. We're about 50% chance of rain today, possibly in the later hours, though. So this morning we're A-OK. Tomorrow, rain in the forecast yet again, 84 for that high. That's the cooler temperatures that Jamie thinks we're in store for. And actually, there's a rain chance almost daily throughout the weekend, too. So just keep an umbrella close. I know we did not see any rain yesterday, but we still had that 40% chance. So those are those pop-up summer showers. So there you go, hit or miss. Hopefully we'll see some rain today. Much needed rain.
Teresa, I know there ain't nothing going on in Limestone County.
Oh my goodness, I've dropped my mind.
Well, that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, there is just a few things, going on through August, rest of August, September.
We'll talk about those coming in a little bit. Danny, good to see you in here this morning, too. We'll get with you in just a moment, so don't hurt giving everything away. And Mark, good to have you up here. First time, man.
First time.
Congratulations on having the best sandwiches in the great state of Alabama.
Well, it was a great honor for us. Yeah.
Big time. We're going to ask you all kinds of stuff here in just a little bit when we go over to the kitchen, because you can tell, look how hungry this bunch is over here.
That's all I've been talking about.
That's probably the hungriest bunch I've ever had up here. Look like they could eat 2 or 3 pounds of barbecue. Now, I just figured y'all brought a whole hog with you out front. I heard it squealing, I thought, when I pulled up out front. Zack, I know you got a lot of sports, but before we do that, there's something, Gloria put it on our Facebook page yesterday. Have y'all heard what's happening in North Carolina? Greg being a school teacher.
And we have some teachers in here.
Yes, I saw the unicorn guide yesterday.
You are not allowed to call students boys or girls in North Carolina school system.
That's stupid.
You have to refer to them as scholars or students.
What about just, hey, you?
Who's a scholar and who's a student?
Well,
then that'll cause
do you believe that? It is sensitive to transgender students.
Sensitive.
Unbelievable.
You can no longer line students up according to their birth month, their favorite color, or alphabetic, the way their name is in alphabet.
How are teachers ever going to
I hope they don't do
all
this.
these
That ain't gonna
rules?
work.
And you get paid so much.
I quit.
Well, it ain't in Alabama yet. It ain't in Alabama yet. Zach, I know you got a little bit of sports, so let's go to that right now.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, got games tonight. Newspaper actually, Athens News Courier had Ardmore playing a regular season game. It's actually an exhibition game tomorrow night at Lincoln County. Coach Legg will talk more about that. Coach Pugh does not have a game this Friday night, but they got Meet the Indians up at the school, so he'll talk about that. But tonight, exhibition games, we have Athens at Russellville and Decatur at James Clemens. Be good games. Tomorrow night, the big game will be Tanner at West Limestone, Clements at Dansville, and also Elkmont at Addison. Those are regular season games. Kendall Sheffield, 5-star talent, 1-star.
Man, we're losing everybody at Alabama.
He decides to transfer. Apparently, most Miss Mama apparently been talking to his mom and daddy, and he got hurt. Got his face hurt because 3-star was ahead of him. So he decided, I'm going to pack my bags and go home. So good riddance. Get out of here. So we don't need him no more. And Jamie, the most bizarre story has got to be going in Brazil right now. And 2 Olympic swimmers were taking off their flight from Brazil. You know, Ryan Lochte, he's already back in the U.S., but they're claiming that, you know, they were robbed, but they said they can't find anybody that knows anything about it. So they pulled these guys off, 2 other guys off the plane, and they're investigating it, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, he said on the Today Show yesterday, Ryan did, that they were robbed, but he made up some of the stuff to the story.
And USC apparently is wanting to get their behinds whooped this weekend because they're already putting out T-shirts saying "Roll, Tears, Roll."
Yeah, okay.
Well, let them go ahead. Go ahead. We'll see what happens.
We'll beat them 40 points. Anyway, talk about a little football here, boys. Andrew Zell's coaching this weekend. Where's his first game going to be?
In Huntsville.
Where's he playing? Jemison at
Kelvis White, another his ex-Alabama teammate.
Yeah, he was LaRon White's younger brother down Tanner. Here's the question to you boys. What number was Andrew Zell?
Number 5.
5, that's right. How old is he?
That.
How many years ago did he play football at Alabama?
I saw him beat Auburn down. That was 42.
17, actually.
He's 17 years old.
17 years ago.
17 years ago.
All right, who in this room happened to have his official Alabama football jersey?
Probably you.
That'd have to be me. Who was his coach?
Your coach?
Coach Fran.
Fran, there it is right there, one and only. That's right. Coach Fran signed it, and Andrew Zell, number 5, a genuine Alabama jersey.
Ooh.
Coach Fran, ain't
nobody else here got one, do they?
Beating Tennessee and Knoxville, that's the only 2 things he did, right?
I'll be happy to give it to him.
No, you won't either. If only my knee was in shape, I'd be still playing. What do you think, Mark?
That's great.
That's a good gift right there, isn't it? Huh? All right, got one just for you, Danny, because we're not going to play Judge Jamie Day. We're going to be limited on time, so we got a lot of after we give that car away. What year is that?
34.
34. Just what I thought. Just what I thought. 30. Dick Van Dyke. You hear what the latest on him is? How old is he?
He's in his 80s.
No, he ain't.
Is he in his 90s?
92.
Is he?
He's 90 years old. Dick Van Dyke.
Wow.
Who?
We used to run the Dick Van Dyke. There he is right there. But anyway, they
He's
were
too busy
doing.
watching
They were
Miami
doing he's putting on a thing, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which came out in what year? My movie star buddy.
68.
Anyway, they put on a performance after appearing, him and the younger guys with him, but they put on a performance. Where was it after they left a morning show like this one in California?
Like Times
That was
Square?
close, know it all, but not right. Denny's.
How did you know that?
Denny's.
Put a show on at Denny's. That guy's 90 years old. Unbelievable.
Dancers and swimmers really live a
Great
long
shape.
time. Yeah.
Now, Mark, you look like the smartest one in the room, Dave, so I'm going to ask you. You got your cell phone on you?
Man, I left it in the truck. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, I could use it this morning. But anyway, there's a thing on Daily Mail talking. You want to do yours on this? I got mine right here, but I ain't risking mine.
No, you do yours. I'm
Oh,
not logging
They
on
got
to
a
it.
thing on Daily Mail. Pay attention, girls. Y'all might learn something. They got a thing on Daily Mail this morning that microwaves can let out Wait a minute, I got to stop right here.
Who's texting you?
Bill Donovan. By the way, it was Joy that graduated with artists after I went over to
Bill,
Hot
you're
today. Now he's straightened it out. Yeah. Anyway, microwaves put out radiation. Even though there's a little mesh thing that's supposed to hold radiation down. There's a shot up right there. Do you know the way to check to see if radiation is leaking from your microwave?
No. Let your phone suck it up?
It says right here, here's what to do. Now, I'm looking for a volunteer. Put your phone with a connection
Don't put me in this, Brian.
in the microwave.
That's not going to happen.
Ain't it?
In the microwave.
I'd miss my
Do
phone.
not turn the microwave on, but have your phone on. Then call your phone.
And watch it blow up.
If it rings, radiation is seeping through.
Great.
Who wants to try that?
No.
And do not, cataracts are caused by staring at the microwave.
I know you.
That's what I got.
Don't stare at the microwave.
There's a shot right there.
Really?
Anyway, we just tried to be an educational program up
Hey,
here.
Roy and Glenn
wanna
say
try
get
it?
rid of that microwave every
I ain't
day.
trying it with my phone. I'm waiting on some messages.
Will it work for the old, like I got one of these like
Flip
fake
phones?
Blackberry.
Let's just say, let's let somebody at home try it and blow their own house up. And don't blame us for it. Harold Wells is up here too this morning. We're going to talk about, Harold, about the city election that's coming up this Tuesday. Don't y'all
Go
forget
vote.
that. Harold will remind all of y'all about that. Plus, Teresa's got a handful of stuff to talk about too. Ain't stuff winding down yet, any?
No, not even.
You know, you're sitting among hog royalty in here today.
Oh, I do. I have
Did you
noticed.
say hog royalty?
What do you think a pig barbecue's made out of, huh?
I know that, but that
Well,
just
I won't say I noticed
Great time
that.
to
I
have,
noticed
baby.
that I'm sitting around royalty.
Anyway, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. I'm going to talk to the
slid that
coaches in
word in
just a
real
second. We'll
slow.
cancel Judge James. Thank y'all for getting up with us this morning. We'll take a break. Y'all hang on. You know, I always feel powerful when I can hark the water.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting hungry this morning. But anyway,
Sounds good.
boy, I got Coach Clint Legg up here, Ardmore, and I got Coach Jeff Pugh up here. First, Jeff, let's start with you. Let's talk about your son,
Brick.
Rick,
Yep.
playing college football.
Not this year.
What happened?
Torn ACL, torn medial meniscus, torn lateral meniscus, so he's out this season.
Did he ever have any injuries playing before?
He broke his leg when he was in the 7th grade.
I remember that.
But I don't know. You get setbacks in life. I told him, we're going to get ready for baseball as soon as we get done with this surgery. So he was actually getting reps and got downfield and made a cut, and that was all it took. So never had any knee trouble though, but we do now. So,
Yeah, well, I know what it's like, believe me. All right, are y'all playing the Jamboree game, or did y'all postpone that?
We're not ready to play the Reed Rockets.
Well, I didn't know there was a Reed Rocket, but that sounds good. So you open next week.
We open next week with West Limestone, who's got a very good team.
They play Tanner.
They play Tanner Friday night.
So are you that optimistic about this year's squad?
I'm not optimistic at all.
Why is that?
I find myself walking around talking to myself during practice.
What's wrong?
Good. I don't know. Just feel like we're behind. I tell you, I don't know about Coach Legg, but it just seems like it got here faster this year. I don't know if that's just life getting faster, but I can't believe we play next week. I'm glad we don't play tomorrow.
I thought coaches, it's supposed to be fired up, super ready to go for that first
I'm fired up, but it's the other people that's not fired up.
Oh, your team.
Yeah, it's like we're okay. We're not okay.
Oh, they have a lot of
We
confidence.
got a tough schedule, and we've had some success in the last 2 years, and I think you listen to Coach Saban all the time talk about people that think they gonna win because the team before them won. Don't work like that. You got to put the time in. So
Well, how tough was it last year playing without your son being quarterback?
it was tough, and I don't say it much because I wouldn't want Brick to know this, but my assistant coaches come up and go, "Yeah, you wish you had your son back now, don't you?" But I go, "Yeah, maybe I took him for granted." you do that sometimes with your own kids. But we still got good kids, and they're working hard. It seems like we're behind, and we may be. So we'll see next week, because if we're not ready for that bunch, we'll get it handed to us.
You're not sandbagging on us, are you?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. Your other little assistant over here.
My assistant.
Yeah. He's really Clint's assistant, isn't he? All right. Well, you tell Brick we hope wish him the best. I've had that before. It's a long process. It's a lot easier than it was on me, like it was 45 years
Much
ago, which
better.
I'm paying for it now.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Listen, I want to say something. I know you fixed to talk to Coach Legg about this young lady. We're having Indian night tomorrow night, and anybody that wants to make any donations to the family, I'm going to ask for them tomorrow night during our Indian night. We want to try to do something for that family. I've asked several people what to do, so now I want to do something. This was a fine family that you're about to talk about, and we want to help it East.
Thank you, Jeff. We're going to be seeing you up here every Thursday, too, all during the football season. We'll be talking Bama football, too. A little bit early to get on that, but we'll get on that in just the next week or so. Coach Legg,
Been a rough.
I don't really know what to
couple
say
weeks.
to you. I just know it's been a tough deal up at Ardmore.
Yes.
What's the mood up there?
Well, the mood is like Coach said, I don't know if we're ready, but we need it bad. We need to get started and get going and get our minds off the bad things that's been going on around the school and around the community up there.
All right, prior to this happening, Friday night, y'all had Meet the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Sponsored by First National Bank,
Yes,
with buddy
sir.
Jeff Hodges. How'd that go?
It's an awesome event every year. I mean, Jeff does a great job. The people of Ardmore come out to support the team. And that's one thing about Ardmore that I always remember, that since I've been there, is no matter how rough it gets, they're always pretty supportive of the football program. And it was a night of not only us football, but the cheerleaders, the band, the cross country, and the volleyball team. They were all there.
Now, your wife's coach up there, too.
Yes, sir.
Kaylee was on her team.
Volleyball and basketball. Yes, sir.
So your wife double duty up at Ardmore teaching.
Yes, sir.
How is she taking all of this?
Not good. I mean, but none of her team is, and you don't expect them to be. The school it's real different. It's like walking through a library up there, But like I said, our team, that they did somewhat of a little practice yesterday, and like Jeff said, people around the county really reached out. East and Elkmont, to name a few, are trying to do stuff for the team. Have a night where they come over and show their appreciation. I've had phone calls from the Clements community, Clements Baptist and Tim down there. Joel Carwile. There's been a lot of good folks. Plus all the churches up there around the Ardmore area have all been, praying for the family, and they'll need that for a long time, not just this week. And Coach made a great point. You want to remember these kids. You want to remember them forever, not just till 2 weeks on down the road. Forget about them.
And just remind them to be so careful and think, just be careful.
And I thought Friday night, and Zack, I tell you, I thought I'd give a good ending to Meet the Tigers by telling them, we've had the football player in the crash and killed his mom. His mom died in that crash, and I thought I'd give a good one about being safe. But like I said, man, accidents are out there every day, and you never know if tomorrow's promised to you.
And that's what, Dusty talked about too Sunday. You don't know what the day brings.
All right,
exactly
visitation
right.
is
It
today
is.
from 3 to 8 at Sardis Springs Baptist Church, and then they'll have the funeral, I guess, at the church Friday.
The funeral's going to be at our new gym up
New
there at
gym,
school
okay.
at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock Friday.
And like I said, I'm sure everyone's invited, and parking to be, if you can, I know they want you to park around there close to the main little street there in Ardmore.
Be patient.
Yeah.
Be very patient.
But
How are you on this whole situation?
I mean, it's been different around my house. Coach, I tell you, when your kids grow up around teams and around like the volleyball team, my two daughters were huge buddies with Kaylee, and it's hurting them a lot, as much or more than it's hurting my wife.
Well,
Just keep them all in your prayers, and everybody's going to get through it. And
How do you go forward from here? What do you do?
Well, I mean, the positive thing I can say about Kaylee and knowing her is that she was a Christian, and that's that's what you hold on to. But like I said, I tell our football guys, you got something to play for. And I told the volleyball girls that you got something to play for now. And Coach Thomas up there at Lincoln County at Fayetteville, I've worked with him in the past. And I called him yesterday and said, hey, man, I know we're supposed to start at 7. Can we start at 7:30 to give us a little bit of time to get up there? Because, of course, we'll start whenever you want to get here and start, we will. So, we're going to play. And, we got, like I said, you got to begin the healing process sometime.
Well, tell your wife we think about it, and that whole family up that way too. Thanks for coming up. We'll talk more football next week when you guys come back. And
man, I appreciate it.
Kind of go for there. Thank y'all both for coming up, and just sorry to hear about the tragic events up in Ardmore.
Hey, but like I said, we'll get through it, and
It's gonna get better.
it'll get better, and those girls will pull together. And I wish them. I know it's my wife, but I wish them luck.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take a break and we'll come back and get things rolling here in just a moment. We're going to eat good today. Whitt's Barbecue voted the #1 barbecue sandwich in the great state of Alabama. But before I do that, Zack has got words of wisdom.
When you're focused upon how good the good is, the good gets better.
Say it again.
When you're focused upon how good the good is, the good gets better.
Couldn't be any better than that. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Y'all hang on.
And we are back on this Thursday morning. Everyone is so ready to eat in the kitchen this morning. Barbecue sandwiches from Whitt's. Zack already snuck him one out on his way out the door. But you know what? We're about 74 degrees already this morning. Cloudy out there. But as far as temperatures, we're going to see high temperatures of 88 today. There is 40% chance of those showers in the forecast. And of course, that jumps up to 50% tomorrow. There's basically a chance of rain almost daily for the next 4 days. So just keep an umbrella close. Like I said, some of you are going to be lucky enough to see some rain, and many of us are not. So welcome to almost summertime coming to an end here.
Can't be nothing going on in Limestone County.
It smells so good in here.
This month and next month. Teresa Todd, Tourism Director for Limestone County up here this morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Good morning to everybody.
And Whitt's is the #1 bar. See, there's something else you can start promoting about Limestone County.
Right here in our hometown.
That's right.
Is fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll be promoting that.
So what's happening?
So what's happening? Well, the first thing I wanted to say is that the Singing on the Square for tomorrow has been canceled. So don't be upset with me. It was canceled by Athens State University Band, or the Athens State Community Band. Some health problems that...
We understand.
So, there will not be a singing anywhere tomorrow.
Okay.
We still have the farmers market going on. The museum is going to have a pancake breakfast, and this is to help promote the Travis Manion run. It's called the Heroes Run. That'll be on August the 20th, which is Saturday, for the pancake breakfast. The senior matinee is going to be on the 25th at yesterday's at Southern Splendor. Then we'll have on the 27th, the Elkmont Car Show, the Band Boosters Car Show.
Do you know about that?
Yes, that one, that one
does.
everybody knows about, just like the Ardmore one. And then the Bible School is going to have something different. It's called a Light Up the Night Charity Run. It's a 5K run. It's going to start at like 7 o'clock at the Bible School. So that'll probably be really pretty. We're also going to have a dove hunt. Dickie Hobbs is going to have it up at his farm in Elkmont.
Dickie?
Really?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
He's also got something that he's going to do for our bicentennial, which...
He's not speaking, is he?
No, he's going to plant me some cotton.
He knows how to pick some cotton, I'll tell you that.
He's the pro.
Mark, you know Dickie
y'all
Hobbs?
were there too.
Everyone knows Dickie
He's never
Hobbs.
used a cuss word in his whole life.
Never. Love that man.
Well, the dove hunt is going to be on September the 10th, as well as the superhero days, as well as the Heroes Run at the museum. The Crystal Cup golf tournament's on September 15th. If y'all haven't been to the POWMIA ceremony at the museum, you're missing something. That's going to be on the 16th of September. Please go. It's at 11 o'clock at the museum. It'll really tug at your heart. Duck and Run is on September 17th. I'm going to give you some that's out, but because they sell tickets in advance. So it's a Tennessee Valley Old Time Fiddlers Convention. It's going to be 50 years old. They've got a special event going on for that. They've got a special display they're going to unveil. They're having Riders in the Sky, Bobby Osborne. They're also having Norman and Nancy Blake, and James Byron. And then the storytelling on October the 18th, it is turning 10 years old.
God, it's already 10 years old?
Already 10. They are doing a
those.
special event, and we are having our bicentennial that starts next year. So I am looking for people that are interested in, I want all kinds of people that are interested in doing everything from like quilting to artwork to speakers. I mean, I need a little bit of everybody. So call me at the office.
Got a trivia question for you. Name the one person that's been to, after this year, he will have been to 49 consecutive Fiddlers Conventions.
Frank Scrimshire.
Oh.
Not Frank Scrimshire.
Not
Jamie
Frank?
Cooper.
Jamie?
No, not me. I've been to a bunch of them. Not that.
Who?
And the only reason he missed the first one because he got married.
Rick Mold.
Not Yule Smith.
He's going to have a heart attack.
Jerry McLaughlin.
Jerry
That's right, that's right,
McLaughlin.
he's up here.
I know Yule Smith has been at probably.
Is he still alive?
Shh. Of course he is.
That
Frank,
just
is that
saved
the
me
guy
from
who used to
Rick.
shoot the thing?
The anvil.
Where's Frank?
He's outside.
There he is.
There he is.
Who's the guy who used to shoot the anvil?
Bill Harrison.
Oh, Bill Harrison. Yo, you don't remember that?
No.
Mark,
Don't
you remember that?
Yes.
When the Fiddlers
Dangerous.
Convention started, first year I covered it, Channel 31, they shot an anvil.
Ah.
Stupid me, I didn't really know what that meant. How'd that go, Frank?
Not too good.
They put an anvil, it's like in Sweet Home Alabama,
Right.
on top of another one, put dynamite in it, blow that sucker up, you don't ever know where
Where
it's
it
going to
lands, no one knows.
Oh,
And
my
it's
goodness.
loud.
We're going to have to redo that then.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, that was painless.
See how easy that was? Hang around, we'll feed you after all that work. Tell your husband I asked about it.
Oh, I certainly will.
All right, we're going to come back and talk
Thank you
to
very much.
Harold Wells seeking re-election with Athens City Council. We'll talk about that in just a moment. You vote Tuesday.
Don't forget.
Tuesday.
Y'all hang on. We'll be right back. Beat it. And Harold Wells up here. Harold, how long have you been on the city council?
This is just finishing my 12th year. This is
12th
my
year?
third term, sure
I
is.
think when we first got here, we've been here 13 years. We did commercials for you to get you
You
elected
did?
that first
You sure
time.
did. They
12
worked
years ago.
good.
12 years on the city council. You've done a super job too, by
Well,
the way.
thank you. I've
What
enjoyed
really,
it.
12 years, you've seen a lot of changes in Athens. So
I have.
What's some of the changes that you've noticed with the city council and the great city of Athens?
Jamie, the city of Athens now is big business. We've got we've got 359 employees, and yes, and it is big business now. And Jamie, it's just a huge responsibility now, budget-wise. Here's a budget this morning for $136 million for our utilities department, $27 million general fund, $15 million for gas. This is the kind of stuff now that we deal with.
You got to study that.
You have to study this. You certainly do. You can't just show up and vote on this because it is so vast now. And I'm not aware of either one of the three that, since they qualified, that has come in and asked to pull these and do a review on them. This is who we are right here.
How many city councils have they been, meetings have they been to?
I have not seen them at any city council. Mr. Smith has been to a few over the years, but I have not seen any of the others there at all. And this is something you have to do. I mean,
You got to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You got to know what you're talking about because you're spending the public's money.
Right.
And that's important, very
Why
important.
should people in your district re-elect Harold Wells?
Why should they elect?
Yeah.
I've done the job, Jamie. I have. I'm proud of that, and I'll toot my own horn, and I believe they'll tell you
Blow
that.
it.
Yeah, hey, I've worked hard at it. I've been a full-time councilman, even though we were part-time officially. But I'm here every day. I'm just a moment away when the mayor calls me and our department head and asks me to come in. I'm there in their office as quick as I can
Now,
get
you and
there.
Ronnie pretty close.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Well, you
Mayor's
work
done a
well
good
with
job.
everyone.
Ronnie's done a
Mayor's
real
done a
good
great
job. Sure has.
Now, what will you be doing now through Tuesday to campaign?
Well, I'll be going door to door and seeing as many people as I can. My area is so big now. Jamie, I've got well over 3,000 registered voters in my district.
That's a
and
lot.
It's vast. That's more than anyone else has got. And it's spread out from Mooresville Road all the way through Coleman Hill. It's just, you just can't see everybody. But I've seen as many people as I can, and I've been well received. I sure have.
If anyone has any questions, are you easy accessible?
Yes, they can call me.
He ain't Johnny Crutcher.
Yeah.
He'll answer
Don't
his
call
phone.
Crutcher. That's right. I'll call him.
What are some of the things, Harold, that you're most proud of in the 12 years that you've served on the Athens City Council?
Jamie, I think it's been the way that we have looked at the employees package, and we've brought our employees up now to where they're real close and comfortable with our neighboring cities. That's keeping our employees on the job and keeping our experience. And Jamie, I'd say the last thing jumps out at me is our new school that's under construction. Jamie, that's $55 million that we had to put our name on. That's a lot, Jamie. That's a big responsibility. But we're going to take care of that, and we're going to get a modern, state-of-the-art school. But, Jamie, we've increased everything. We put $1 million in paving. Jamie, it has never been done in the history of Athens. That's a lot of commitment right there. We're going to do the same thing next year. We're going to have our streets to where they're second to nobody. We've improved all of our infrastructure, our sewer. We've improved water facilities. We've expanded our sewer all the way from here to Mooresville Road.
Kingdom come.
Yes,
You are
kingdom
fired
come. We're
up
going to
this
do it.
morning.
He's
Yes.
always fired up like
I
that.
am proud of what we've done, Jamie.
Vote Harold Wells
Yes.
re-election in Athens City Council.
I need you now. I sure do. I need
There it
you
is
now.
right there. Harold, good luck. We'll probably
Good
talk to you
luck,
again
Harold.
next week. And
Thank you.
When's council meet again?
Monday night.
Then we'll see
5
you
o'clock.
Tuesday morning.
Yes, sir.
All right, Harold, thank you for being
Thank
our
y'all.
friend, too.
Thank y'all
Friend
for
of
all
Athens.
you've done for me.
Take a
Thank
break.
you,
It's
Harold.
time to eat. When we come back, we'll
We're
save the car
hungry.
for last. Whitt's Barbecue right here in Limestone County and more. Voted #1 sandwich in the great state of Alabama. Y'all hang on. And we're in the kitchen this morning trying to get things situated here. Joy and Holly going to town, as we like to say. Mark, come over here. Mark, Whitt. Now, Mark, how long y'all been in the barbecue business?
This is year 50.
Get out of here. You're 50.
I was 15 years old when we opened up.
Man, you getting old.
September, Labor Day, 1966. Same year as the Fiddlers Convention. We're as old as the Fiddlers Convention.
So y'all opened in Labor Day, which is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yep.
50 years
50
ago.
years. Sure is.
Where was the original?
Athens, Alabama, right here in the great town of Athens.
And you've
Still
been-
there.
And
still there.
that's the only job you ever had?
No, I had a job after I finished UAB with some pediatricians in Decatur for a while, but couldn't pay my bills.
So you're a doctor.
No, I was a lab guy.
All right, how many locations y'all buy? I know y'all franchise
man.
some too, but
30-something, but I can't remember the number.
but anyway, you got locally owned. How many y'all got?
Eight in Alabama.
8 in Alabama. I know you got one in Rogersville. You got one in Ardmore. You got Athens,
Two in
Decatur. 2 in Athens,
three
Decatur.
Decatur, yeah.
Now these 2 young ladies here, they're with you.
Yes.
So they, Joy and Holly. So do they do all the work?
Pretty much. Here lately, especially, since I hit 60.
And your sister's with you too. Where's Bonnie? Come over here, ma'am.
Bonnie, she's with us this morning.
Well, now how many
She
of
was
you?
there that very day, too, when we opened up.
Oh,
She was like-
was you in diapers?
Well, I was 12.
12.
Yeah.
Now, do you still work in the business?
They won't let me anymore.
That's not right. She just lazy. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it just the 2 of y'all now, or
No,
you got a
Joe-
brother? You got a
Joe,
brother too?
Yeah. He's got a broke arm, and he didn't want to show up for that. So,
Now, y'all open what at 9 o'clock?
10 in Decatur. I think Joe opens at 9.
At 9, because I've seen people literally standing in line
Yeah.
to get a sandwich.
Right. You're right. We love it. We just eat, live, sleep, barbecue. I dreamed about it last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I got to ask you, what kind of dream do you have about a barbecue?
Well, building a fire. That's a great memory for me. When I was 15 and watched Daddy build a fire, because he built the firebox. He was a bricklayer. And so to watch him build the firebox and then to actually build a fire and that smoke just starts, sheltering the whole community, it's just a great memory for me. All of us.
That's some dream.
Oh, yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you don't cook, obviously, at the one down on Forest.
No, Joe cooks up at the original place on Elm Street.
Right.
Yeah. And like in Decatur, we cook on Spring Avenue.
Yeah, so all that aroma's going everywhere.
Oh,
ain't it?
yeah.
So
Follow
what
the smoke. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, blow it. Now, the walk-in, who created the walk-up?
Well, that
drive-through wasn't invented then.
We actually were the first drive-through. Yeah, 1966, Daddy looked at how they did the banks with the drawer. And so he started to even put in a drawer, but he didn't. He put in a bell. The bell's still there, actually.
Get out.
50 years.
But I was the speaker. My job was to get a piece of paper, the ticket book, and go down the line of cars and take the order and run it back up to the window.
Well, what is it that makes Whitt's Barbecue? Now, who did the interview? Joy, was it you with AL.com?
No, Holly.
Oh, Holly. Okay, Holly, you did the interview.
Yes.
What was it they wanted? How come y'all got voted #1 barbecue sandwich? Everybody's got a barbecue sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
How did y'all win it?
Well, I mean, doing it the old-fashioned way. Every day, starting that fire, getting the hickory wood in there, and the guys just stoking pits with hot coals and working hard all day long. It takes 24 hours. It's a long time. Slow.
Hey, that mixture is just delicious.
So what all do y'all put on a sandwich? Let's let Joy tell us. What all you put on it?
We do mayonnaise, pickle, slaw, and then we don't add any sauce, but you can always get your own and add sauce if you want. But those are the three things: mayonnaise, pickle, slaw. And the meat.
Well, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's really
Now, do
simple.
y'all
That's
actually
why
work?
it tastes so good.
Now, do y'all actually work, the two of y'all?
Yes, sir. Of course. Yes.
They said 6 o'clock yesterday they were making sandwiches.
Well, we were cooking, but yeah.
Now, so y'all do catering, and y'all had a catering yesterday for 300 and something people?
Yes, on the Arsenal they did. In Decatur they did, yeah.
So catering's a big part of y'all's business too,
Yeah,
now?
it is. It really is. Yeah. So
We do anywhere from 25 to 10,000.
10,000?
They
did.
What's the biggest y'all have ever done?
Well, there was the
10,000.
It was the Nissan plant up in Nashville, I think, Smyrna,
Yeah,
Tennessee,
yeah.
up there. Fed all those people. And then we did Huntsville Hospital one year. It was like 12,000 people. And I don't know, it's a lot. Nucor.
So
has
has
a
the
big
barbecue
thing.
business, let me ask y'all a dumb question, but has barbecue business been good to the Whitt family?
It sure has. Baseball been very, very good to me. You remember that? Barbecue's been very, very good. And we are so honored to have such a nice following here in Athens. It's just and Decatur.
Now, the people, regular customers, how much are y'all repeat business y'all
Oh my
get?
gosh, we know people's orders.
Hey, guys, come on in here getting a sandwich. Let's see what y'all taste like before we go outside.
We don't know people's names, but we know their order. You know what I mean? When they pull up, it's like you want your usual.
Guy.
You remember the first guy?
Guy McClure came by on the very first day, first
Guy McClure,
customer.
how do I know him?
He was the chemistry teacher at Athens High, and his son's down at Athens College.
We still
Get
have
in here,
his
Trevor.
collar hanging on the wall
Yeah.
at Joe's place in Athens here.
Yeah.
Now, do people mainly, when they order, they get the sandwich? Is that
Most of the time, or a lunch box, or most of the time, a sandwiches.
What's the lunch box?
It has a barbecue sandwich, whichever one you want, a couple of side orders, a cookie that we make on site, and a drink. So it's really a good thing.
You know what, to me, sounds like y'all need to be advertising.
Well,
Sound like you ain't got no business.
That's smoke that's going throughout the city.
You know how many barbecue places got to be in the state of Alabama?
Oh yeah. Goodness.
And y'all won, and that was voted on by people.
that's right.
Yeah.
So y'all got
AL.com, those
Right.
people, that's it. Yeah.
That's where I found it, stole it from them. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming up, and Teresa here, tourism, she can do something for it. So
Getting special orders
yeah.
already
So
this morning.
what all did y'all bring this morning, Joy? What all did y'all bring this morning?
We brought pork and turkey, which we're out of the pork right now, but pork and turkey.
well, I
and
prefer turkey
slaw and
anyway.
Pickles and mayonnaise. We just brought regular stuff to make a sandwich. So
Is there anything else people need to know about Whitt's Barbecue?
we will make your sandwich any way you want us to. That's important because everybody likes it different.
The white sauce is good on all the meats, not just turkey.
Y'all even beat Big Bob Gibson's too, because they finished like 6th place or something on that.
Isn't that
Yeah.
awesome? Yeah.
About time Chris and them got somebody to beat them a little something over that way.
Good folks.
50 years.
Yes, sir.
Labor Day. That is amazing. Say congratulations, 50 years. Whitt's Barbecue started right here in Athens, Alabama, and now taking over the world, one sandwich, one little piggy at a time. How's the sandwich, Danny? How's the sandwich, Joseph?
It's really good.
Yeah, really good. Say, how is it, Danny? Yeah, all right. Anything else we need to know?
I mean, who hasn't had a Whitt sandwich?
Who hasn't had it?
Everyone in this room has.
Thank y'all for coming up. Y'all think of anything else we need to know?
Holly, anything else they need to know?
Y'all, thank you so much.
Thank y'all for
Yeah.
coming up early. I'm about to starve to death. Anyway, we're going outside to this 38? 34. There it is right there. You better hurry up and eat, Joseph. You got to work.
I know I got to stop talking.
Danny, how's the sandwich?
It's my first quick barbecue sandwich for breakfast ever, James. It's great.
Greg, you need to get you one. Yeah, you got to go. We're going to go outside in just a moment, but thank y'all again for coming. Congratulations. 50 years.
Love it.
That is amazing. 50 years. 50 years. Anyway, we'll take a break and go outside. Y'all hang on. And now it's time for Cruise In with the Mustang Man, brought to you by All Star Plumbers. Call them if you need anything. Eddie Pruitt Ford, been with us forever, 26 years on morning television. And by Brad Stovall Auto and Body Shop. Brad was with us last week for the first time ever. Frank, enjoy that sandwich. And by Jimmy Smith, GMC, right down the road with Austin and all the guys. Here's Joseph now.
Well, I had to finish eating my sandwich,
It looks
Jimmy.
good in your teeth, too.
Yeah, I got it all out, I think. Brian, you have brought us a awesome-looking hot rod this morning. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's a 34 Ford. It's on a Ford running gear, 302, 9-inch rear end. It's just a great little driving hot rod car.
Well, and it sounded mean when you came in. Now, the reason we brought this car up today is to promote your big auction. Now, you had one last year, but I'll tell you, the cars and the quality of the ones you're going to have for auction this year are just over the top.
They certainly are, Joseph. We're blessed. We've got a lot of nice cars. We've got a lot of out-of-state buyers coming in. They're flying into Birmingham, different areas, and they're coming to try to buy cars.
Well, and I'll tell you got a lot of people helping you this year. I know you're probably going to have some food and drinks on hand. Starts at 10 a.m.?
Yes, sir. The gates open at 8 for preview. Then the sale starts promptly at 10. We got concessions on the area. Nobody has to leave. Hey, you get there, all I want you to do is come spend lots of money at Elkmont exit at the exit 361 on I-65.
There we go. He sounds like a DJ there, don't he, Jamie? I'll tell you what, we are excited about it. And this car is going to be in the auction, right?
Yes, sir. It most certainly is. It's a consignment out of Gunnersville. I called the gentleman yesterday. I know you're a Ford man, so that's why I brought the Ford down.
And it's Auburn Orange, so that's a win-win.
Well, Jamie, it's hard to say. You know, it brings somewhere 25, 30,000 mark. Hey, I like to get people bidding against each other. You never know what they bring.
That's right. Well, you might just see me there helping get some bids and working. Man, look at that shine on that right there.
It's a great car.
It really is. So, again, this is your second annual asset auctions right there in Elkmont, right off the Elkmont exit. People just need to show up. It's really family fun. I mean, it's free to get in. It's free to get your bidders pass. It only costs you money if you buy something.
Yep, that's exactly right. And hey, like I say, we've got the nicest run of cars we've ever had. I've had consignments brought from 2 or 3 different states. It's a great place, and it's just a lot of fun. If you're a gearhead or hot rod person, hey, it is a great place.
And let me just tell you, Jamie, when you get there, the excitement. Danny, I was inviting Danny to come out, but you know what? If you get there and you get wrapped up in it, next thing you know, you're going to be throwing your hand up in the air. You're going to be bidding.
That's what we want.
You know? That's right. Throwing your hand up. That's right. That's right. Well, again, thank you so much for bringing this car. You don't want to fire it up, do you?
I will. Yeah, I'll be glad to.
Let's see if we got time to fire that bad boy up. Sometimes these things can be a little cantankerous early in the morning, but, oh, yeah. You listen to that thing. sun. That thing is wicked. That'll wake the neighbors up. Wow. That ought to be worth $15 right there. And again, is it too late for people to bring a car to sell?
No, sir. We'll take consignments up till tomorrow about lunch, and then it takes a little while to get them cataloged and inventoried. But yes, sir, if anybody's got one, it's $100 no sale, 5% commission, cheapest commission in the state.
Wow, I've never heard of commission. Yeah, that's right. So we do appreciate you coming up, Brian. It's just a good-looking car. Really, the only thing besides the auction was a cruise-in over in Priceville. That is a nighttime cruise-in. That's from 5 to 10. So you don't want to miss that one. They got fireworks. They're giving away a 350 crate motor. So just tune in next week. You don't want to miss what we're going to have. Y'all have a good weekend.